Finn here at Project H2D, and welcome back to ARK, the new DLC, Scorched Lands. I spawned in a very, very bad spot. Now, I know little of the game. I know some, but not a whole lot. And this is a solo play, so rates are higher, gathering, taming, all that good stuff. Now, I have played it a little. I've gotten a few levels, mostly make sure everything's working. Camera still doesn't capture anything, but yeah, see, I'm in a bad spot. See, there's a saber, there's a scorpion, there's some giant lizards over there. Alright. Unlike the vanilla ARK, I guess you could say, Scorched Land is, not only are you going to have to fight against elements badly on this, since, as you know, this is a desert. In a desert, heat, as well as cold, is your worst friend. So, at night, cold, day, it's really, really hot. Got some of this stuff up. The thing you need to do is, or one of the primary things you really need to focus on is finding water. If you don't find water, you're going to be hurting. Luckily, I'm not burning up at the moment, so that's good. And I apologize for the frames. I don't really have a beast of a computer. I mean, it does alright, but unfortunately not well enough to get a Carno. Oh, that's just lovely. I'll show you on the map. I'm currently right there in the middle. Hills or mountains are not a good place. Even in vanilla ARK, they were never a good place. But the objective now is just to survive long enough to find some water, and then turning that watering hole into base of operations. At least a temporary base of operations until, you got yourself up and running. And there's a dire wolf over there flying up into the sky and disappearing. It took the stairway to heaven. Yeah, assuming dire wolves have a dire wolf heaven, I guess. Looks like it's going to hurt, and that's water. There's a lot of nasties over there. Nope. Can I break through? I can break through. Alright, then I shall break through. Hopefully you gals and ghouls will enjoy the adventure as I stumble, fall, and make horrible, horrible mistakes. Hopefully hopefully you guys and ghouls will stick around to see and hopefully enjoy that adventure and those mistakes. Now, see, that's a good spot. Unfortunately, there's a lot of hostiles around there, and not exactly ready for that. So we need to find something safer. Assuming there's even something like that. Basically, keep gathering as you go. But water is paramount. That's a saber-tooth. Water is an absolute. You have to find water. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Don't. You're going to be finding yourself with a short gameplay. Now, one of the things I was testing out to see if they've converted Primitive Plus. I've played around with that a bit, but I'm not very knowledgeable on all the stuff they've done to that. But to see if basically see if they've converted all that to allow into Scorched, the new expansion, but it doesn't look like they've gotten around to doing that yet, mind you. Now, whether they will or not, I don't know. That's still up in the air. And I'm sure they will. They'll probably readjust a few things and whatnot. Paracertharium. The hunt for water still continues, unfortunately. Luckily, when I spawned, it seems I've spawned in a time of day when it's not like super hot. A Gallimimus. Terror birds. Getting to a high point is always a good way to see if you can. That's an anklo. There's a fight going on over there. Where am I? I am actually going north. North is actually bad. That's where things get tougher. Well, shoot. Well, there's a bridge over there. Of course, there's terror birds over in that direction, too. Kind of want to make our way south, maybe? Try to make our way south. Because that apparently, so, but if we die, we can just spawn in the south, but I want to try to do this as legitimate as possible. If I die, then I can just go ahead and do that. But if I can survive, which unfortunately it's becoming night, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing is it's not as hot. Bad thing is it can get bloody cold. Alright. Looks like we're doing good. As long as we stick to the cliff edge, might be alright. avoid going to that mountain. Terror birds, man. I end up being lunch real quick if I go down there. Make my way south. Fiber I've gathered. I can get some armor. Plant is in a viable large crop plot to grow a frightening looking defense plant which will shoot poisonous spores at any interlopers. So it's basically a plant species X, but in here it's a plant species Y. I guess it's more suited for the heat and terrain. And now I'm cold. Bolster fortitude. Clay. Water pedestal. Narcotics. Need that. The journey continues. Make our way south. And hopefully not into anything nasty. Hopefully. Now, I checked the... Okay. I checked the wiki, and, I do know that there is a death worm in the Scorched Land DLC, and, it doesn't really... It only becomes a problem if you enter its territory. Now the question is, how bloody heck how do you tell what's its territory or not? And it definitely looks like something that would require a tribe, or at least some strong-end dinos to deal with. There we go. Make a torch. I'm definitely not going down. Can I go up, maybe? Almost. Got it. Ah. Alright, well, that's not working. There's death down there. Maybe I can find another way up? be right back, gals and ghouls. It looks like it's going to be a while before I figure out how to get up there, so I'll bring it back once I'm gotten somewhere. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Hey, gals and ghouls, and, well, welcome back. I died. Raptor. So, spawn there. Maybe we'll have better luck. Ruins. Really need to find a water well. What I need to desperately find. But, I'm not having much luck. So, yeah, it's back to gathering and back to searching. So... oh, maybe... Ooh, hello, hello. Oh, you beautiful thing. Alright, gals and ghouls, this is what I was talking about. This is a water vein. Oh, sweet, thank you. Oh, okay. So now, we gotta set up our base of operations around here. That is the biggest and foremost thing we need to do. So I'm gonna go around and start gathering supplies, and then get a little something made, and then I'll be back, gals and ghouls. So hopefully I'll have something good to show you. Be right back, gals and ghouls. Hey, gals and ghouls, and welcome back. And I now have a little hut next to some water, and with all these berries around and whatnot, I've actually got a pretty decent setup. Now, let's see. Beds, I can do sleeping bag, but I need fiber and hide. Wood, storage, I need more fiber, I need more wood. Crafting, I need what? Hide and stone. So, my biggest objective here, to get hide. Lots of hide. And a whole bunch of stone and sand, apparently. Luckily, nothing too eventful occurred. Mostly just me gathering resources. Now time for the hide, so I can at least... Sorry, Listro, but I need hide. You also kick the bucket. I don't want to fight a Dodecurious. I'm gonna lose. I need to do? I need to take down that parasaur. These guys, I'm not too sure whether or not they're easy or not to take down. But I know a parasaur definitely will not fight back. If I had some bolas, it'd make it easier, but unfortunately I don't have bolas. There's some raptors taking on some Dodecurus, so I might get lucky. And the raptors die, and then I can take their hide. That's a big stretch of sand. There's a fight going on over there. I'm hoping and I'm praying that this is not territory of a death worm. It's a lot of sand, no plants or anything. Circle around here. Ooh, there's another watering hole. Yep, there's a dead body. Here's a dead body. Give me all that hide. There's a raptor. Quick. I might be able to get my stuff back. I'm just grateful nothing big, scary, and nasty showed up. Of course, I'm referring to the death worm, which, to be honest, I'm not quite sure where you would find one, and I really don't wish to know where you could actually find one, to be honest. But, you know, I figure in areas where it's just desolate sand like this, it's a territory, but I'm glad I'm wrong. bright, bright, bright. Y'all go fight over there. I'm right here, taking that, and then running. I got what I came for. Alright. That. Those on. Start feeding on some berries. Actually, I don't need to feed on too much. There's a watering hole over here with some ruins. I can get to it. Where was it? Shoot. No, there was one around here. Maybe it was further away than I thought it was. I got the berries, so they'll help out. If just a little. Gather all that up. Don't need any more stone or sand. Up to base. Crop growing is definitely going to take some. You're definitely going to have to rely on your irrigation quite a bit for crop growing. So you definitely want to be by one of those bigger water sources. Buddy. More stone. Stone. I get stone all over the bloody place. I really don't need that right now. Well, I kind of do if I want to get a mortar and pestle up. But I need is wood. So I can have some storage. Fiber. Over here. Have a drink. silk in there, get the sand in there, sap, and plant species. Moisture fortitude. Definitely not gonna get that. Aha. Let's see. What do I need? Definitely need a spyglass. Boomerang. And rope ladder. Could do a compass. Get a boomerang. Cementing paste. A hide sleeping bag. I need some bolas, more or less. And one last thing. Now it's not a bed, but it would work. To be. There we go. That's where the hide in. Nice. Alright, gals and ghouls, after that trial and error, we were able to finally find a water vein, and we got a little place set up. I do mean little, so, but it will work. And died quite a few times, but nevertheless, thank you for coming with me on this rather unusual journey, I guess, and hopefully you will continue to enjoy, and I will see you gals and ghouls in the next video. Ciao for now.